While the situation remains extremely tense on the border between Poland and Belarus, the Polish side says that it is going to remain tough and not allow the migrants who are camped out on the Belarusian side right at the border fence to pass and to come into EU territory. Now, the Poles by now have around 15,000 troops and border agents here in the border region. They've also put in place an exclusion zone. We're standing at the edge of that exclusion zone right now. No journalists are allowed to come inside, and no NGOs are allowed to come inside either. Now, the Poles do say that there have been well over 100 attempts to try and cross into Polish territory from the Belarusian side by the migrants, but they say that so far they have been able to thwart all of the attempts that have been made. Now, there was one specific incident that happened on Friday morning when the Poles say that a larger group did manage to get onto Belarusian territory. They even published some video of that happening, but they do say that they were able to bring that situation under control and detain the people who made it across the border. The Poles are also saying that they are being targeted by Belarusian security forces who are using laser pointers in some cases. Now, the Belarusians, for their part, are denying most of the allegations against them, and they're also accusing the Poles of being very harsh in the way that they are dealing with the situation, namely not allowing the migrants to pass. However, the Poles are seeing a lot of support internationally, especially from their allies from the European Union, but also, for instance, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris also voicing her support of Poland and also, of course, criticizing Belarusian strongman Alexander Lukashenko. NATO also voicing concern about the situation here at this border and also saying that it firmly stands behind the Polish. And the European Union does appear to have scored at least a minor victory in all of this, with the Belarusian flagship carrier Belavia announcing that it would not allow people coming from Iraq, Syria, and also Yemen to board its planes to come to Minsk. Of course, one of the things that the EU has been saying is that essentially they believe that Alexander Lukashenko, the Belarusian strongman, is luring people, especially from those countries, to Belarus to then try and send them across the border. Fred Pleitgen, CNN, Kuźnica, Poland.